to RPG Reanimators. It's a live actual play of Imperium Maledictum. We're exploring the Warhammer 40k universe and its cheery happiness, I assume, with Keith. Keith, you are running a adventure of your own design. So let's take it away as we go into the Emperor's Light.
Right. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, this is an adventure I wrote myself. It is, I've called it The Pursuit of Perfection. So picture the Milky Way galaxy, and you zoom in onto the galactic west of Terra. You keep zooming in into the Macarian sector, which is about the furthest away from Terra that you can get before the light of the Emperor can no longer reach it. Zoom on in. There's about 1,000 worlds in this sector. As you keep zooming in, you come to a world with a bunch of spires that are projecting off of it. Some of them 5 or 6 miles up into the atmosphere. This is the planet of Vol. We'll pick one of those spires and zoom on in to Hive Rokarth, a one of the smaller hives. Only a couple billion people live in it. So, but they produce quite a lot of material to fund the Imperium and keep them spreading their righteous genocide to the Xenos out in the galaxy and all. It is currently year 021 M42, which would be translated to 41,021 AD if they kept their years written that way. Our group of acolytes here have been, some reason, were caught the eye of Inquisitor Harlequin. He saw something in them, or maybe he just felt that they were expendable, that he could use them to help keep the Imperium pure. We will go. We will join them as they are arriving at the Inquisition headquarters. Of course, that is not labeled because no one knows that the Inquisition actually is operating in High Brokarth. As they arrive, and that we can meet their characters. So we'll say that Daryl Uri arrives first.
All right, Daryl Uri is a kind of a thin beanpole type character. He rustles a bit as he moves, though, because his kind of close naval uniform sort of thing. He looks like he was in the Navy at one point on a void ship. Now it is covered in parchments and purifier seals. Is that purifier? Purity
Purification,
seals.
purity seals, yes.
Purity seals. He's got these things all over, so he probably stands out a bit, except the fact that his face is just so dang boring. Some would say it's unremarkable. If it wasn't for the fact that he had little metal spikes poking out of his head, you'd just lose him in a crowd.
Excellent, excellent. We'll head over to Eisen.
So when you look at Eisen, he's about 6 feet tall. He's thin, wiry, and his arms and legs kind of strangely thin and maybe a little too long. He carries a sick ass chainsword, and he is decked out in flak gear. He has purple braided hair, but is otherwise completely and utterly unremarkable.
I mean, purple hair is not that big a deal, You got couple billion people, Yeah, someone else is going to have it too. So,
Bound to.
All right. How about Magdala?
Magdala is a soldier, tends to be more the quiet type. Uh, Spends most of his time watching, listening. Uh, Seems to put people off just a little bit because of his judgmental gaze. Actually, he's a big guy, 6'1", 200 pounds, pretty stocky chap. Um, Also carries a sick ass chainsword and some flak armor as well. And so he's kind of looking at Eisen judgmentally at the attire he has chosen for this occasion. But yeah, he's here to do his job.
Right. Of course. To not do your job would be heretical. And horse.
Yeah, you see a smaller, like secretary looking person just get pushed into the room. And as they're climbing to their feet, a large, overweight man with wrought green hair steps in behind him. He has like these massive robes covering what looks like a flak vest, but also like an assorted collection of like various like recording equipment and other equipment you can't really identify. And he has sort of the in the universe, I have it written down, equivalent of like the Bluetooth earphone that he's talking into. Maybe the auto scribe was writing it down. And you look at his face, and his whole face is covered with scars, pox marks, and sores. And it's just disgusting to look at.
Ladies' man. Right.
If I
So,
pay them enough.
so arriving at the facility, it's a nondescript building. You would think you were in the wrong place, except all of your data slates have marked that this is the correct address on the correct level of the hive. As you approach, you see a baby flying in the air with some wings and a camera for an eye. It kind of zooms in on you and it looks at each of your faces. This is one of the Emperor's cherubs. You've seen it around before, so not as off-putting as it would seem. After it scans your faces, out of its speaker that it has in its mouth, it goes, "Identification confirmed." And so, and the the doors slide open. You see behind it a massive skull on top of a capital letter I. And then that splits open. And there's a large, massive hallway extending on down. And it's almost like how a tooth, when you pull it out, how it goes much deeper than it looks. This hallway, you wouldn't have thought that this building was actually as long as this hallway uh, proves. And then the cherub goes, "You may enter."
Right away. Quick step. It's wonderful to be tasked with something like this, isn't it, gents?
It is wonderful to bask in the Emperor's light by doing our holy duties. And I'm going to pat him on the shoulder.
Don't crinkle my scriptures, please.
Yeah. Isaac's gonna hold up his little he's got like a little skull icon and he's gonna give it a kiss. Yeah, for the Emperor.
Right. So after about 10 minutes of walking down the hallway, a servitor, which is a sort of like an android, but AI is not actually allowed. So what they do is they lobotomize a human and turn them mostly into machine to do menial tasks. It steps out and it opens the door for you, and you realize that this is the reason this person was turned into a servitor, was to open this door and close this door for all the people that come into this building.
We all have our duties. Some of us are unable to perform them without a lobotomy.
When when you enter into the room, you see a man standing there. Uh, so sort of like horse, he's got quite a lot of scars, but it looks like maybe some of his body parts have been replaced with high quality augmetics. And he looks over at you as you come in. You get what could be possibly a smile. Maybe the ends of his lips curl up just a bit, but after that, you determine that probably the scar tissue prevents him from smiling anymore. And he comes over to you and he's like going, "Ah, you must be my new recruit. I am Inquisitor Harlequin."
Inquisitor, it's a pleasure. I don't know
Ah,
is it a bow? Do they have a salute?
nope. They just no bow or anything. He's like, it's wonderful. He's like going, "You're just in time." You know, I have a personal mission that I need you to do. I owe a favor to the Adeptus Mechanicus, and I've got the perfect opportunity to cash that in, so I'm no longer in their debt.
I've
So,
I, I've always wanted to see some of the Mechanicus fellows, the engine seers, I think. Something like
this one
tech
will be.
priests.
So yeah, this is a tech priest, a Magos tech priest, one of the high-ranking ones. He's he contacted me that he was tending to one of the factories on the lower levels, and when he returned to his hab, there was 5 dead men inside of his home, and he doesn't know who they are, what they were doing there, or what killed them. He reached out to me because he feels that it'd be best if he didn't reach out to the enforcers, the police, uh, right off the bat, and he knew that I owed them a favor, so I thought of you immediately. Sorry that I've had you on a list and haven't given you a mission for till now, but this is a perfect opportunity. Don't even have to leave the hive.
Excellent.
Yes,
Do we
yes.
have like keys and whatnot to the hab that we can get entry to it?
Oh,
Any security
he is
measures?
he is still there.
Ah,
You you understand the cog heads. They are a little secretive with a lot of their technology and all. He wouldn't want to leave it alone with his hab unsecured.
What did you say his name was again?
It is Magos Orleomax. Just call him Magos. He significantly outranks you, and they are rather insisting on rank and structure.
Understandable.
Everyone has their level under the Emperor's light.
Indeed, indeed. It's good to see that you remember your chance there, horse. He's like, "Oh, you this is a this is not officially on the books, so I will give you your rosettes to mark that you do work for the Inquisition. However, I advise you do not flash them around unless you get in a situation where it is absolutely necessary. I must tell you that what the Inquisition views as absolutely necessary is much higher standards than what the Navy thinks is absolutely necessary."
ah. I'll use my discretion then, Inquisitor.
Excellent, excellent. He goes, and then he gets out his data slate and he sends you the address to the Magos. It's on one of the more affluent levels of the hive.
Yeah, I'll hold out mine as well and observe it.
Mhm. I look forward to hearing how you successfully resolve this issue.
Of course, we'll do the Inquisition proud, I'm sure.
There's no place for failure under the Emperor's light. And at this point, he's just visibly reading it off of Dariel's back.
He goes,
Good one.
yes. And then he turns, he goes, I have work to do. And he walks off.
Like, let us make haste then.
Somebody want to lead the way? I'm not really very good with directions.
I have the address right here, so follow my greatness.
And
What
I
is
step out in front of Horst and keep walking.
How does one travel in the hive? Is this like you just
They-
walk everywhere?
You can. They have like like the L train in Chicago.
Okay.
So and they have massive elevators that can move you up and down. As you get lower and lower in the hive, the levels get larger and larger, and people do have there are vehicles and things to move
Okay.
around. So like it's a spire, but it goes up 5 miles up in the air, which means that it's probably at the base the size of like the state of Missouri.
Very cool. So smash cut to us on a subway, all holding the strap,
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. So when it comes to the level that the Magos is have is on, the train stops and the doors open up, and you guys are immediately struck. This is just the first house outside that's near the train. It's probably the cheapest. Probably costs more than you could have made in 100 lifetimes.
Well, such is life. That's our station.
So yeah, it's true. So
So
as you
uh,
as you make your way down to the hab, you finally come along, and a lot of them they're kind of decorated. You finally see one up ahead that is very utilitarian. Right angles, no windows, anything. But what you notice is that the wall out in front there is a what there where the gate would be. The gate is completely ripped off of the entrance, leaving it wide open.
well, that's
Is
something.
is the gate like the leftover parts of the gate? Is it visible? Like is it
Yeah,
off to the
yeah.
side?
If you come up to where the gate would be, you see the gate is actually kind of thrown into the courtyard. You also see on near the gate, you see the bottom half of the servitor, and you see the head and shoulders have been removed. Looks like they were violently removed. They're laying on near the gate also.
This the work of one of your chain swords there. Kind of looking at the two sword wielders.
You would recognize it as not. It's definitely an explosion.
Oh,
So is that what we're thinking? Is that there was an explosion that blew the gate and killed the servitor at the same time?
Give me a logic investigation at plus 20. So what that'll be, if you have the specialization investigation, you can use it. If you don't, you just get to use logic, but you can raise your skill by 20 points.
At 20 points. Okay. So I just have logic.
Okay.
and you're rolling a D100, and it's under, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Can any of us do this?
Sure.
So yeah, that's a 21 under 58.
Okay, so that would be
Nice.
3 success levels because your tens places a 5 for 50. You rolled a 20, so 5 minus 2 is 3. So that's how you determine your success level. So you got 3 success levels on that.
I only got 2 with a 43 under 62.
Okay.
I think I got 2 negative success levels.
You're like, yeah, this looks like something blew up here.
I'm right there with you at a 79. Huh.
Horse, what you realize that it was 2 separate explosions, and Magdala with 3 success levels, you recognize it as it was bolt rounds. So bolters are essentially rocket launchers, like RPGs.
So two rockets hit this.
Yep.
Okay. Like, geez, somebody was very interested in getting into this compound to launch 2 rockets.
And clearly, our tech priest didn't have the security to defend his compound. Well,
No.
considering they're dead, maybe he did.
Certainly hope that this damage was done prior to us being called in. I would hate for us to find that he has been attacked while we're on our way here.
I'm gonna feel like the metal is still warm.
It is not.
Okay. Okay. Well, let us continue. At least the way is open for us. The path is clear. Let's go see if they have a doorbell servitor.
Even in death, it still did its job.
Right. When you approach the door, it opens up and you see a tech priest standing there. Both of his eyes have been replaced by augmetic eyes. He's got 2 mechadendrites, so like the Doctor Octopus arms coming off of his back. One of them is holding a gun. The other one is, arranging some stuff in the entryway. And he looks around and he goes, "Are you the ones that Inquisitor Harlequin promised?"
Yes, Magos.
He goes, "Ah, well, come in, come in. You must be look at the scene to be able to make a logical conclusion of what happened."
Certainly. By the way, is it common knowledge, like who used like how common is bolter rounds? Like how common are they to be used?
If you were in the military, you would know about bolter rounds, but like they're like military equipment, so like civilians wouldn't be using bolters.
Gotcha.
So he turns around and he starts walking in. You notice he kind of glides. So you kind of can surmise maybe underneath his cloaks that his legs have been replaced also. He brings you into the entryway, into the main living area. You see in here, it is a abattoir. There's 5 bodies just ripped apart. You know, they're all male. None of them are in less than 5 pieces, and there's Laz scorch marks all over the room. And all it looks like his table that maybe he worked on technology got ruined on the wall. There's a painting that the paint has been heated and it's melted down, and yeah, it's a bloodbath.
If I may we ask you a few questions?
Of course,
These men that are on the floor, what are their relation to you?
I've never seen them before in my life.
I see. So these are not employees nor family. Okay.
Certainly not. I would have replaced some of their parts. You can see there that eye he was missing his ear, or maybe that's his ear over there. But
Hmm.
we could have made him better.
See, I see. Um, do you have any enemies that would want to launch such a frontal attack on your home?
Well, as a high priest of the Omnissiah, many citizens do not understand the truth of the machine cult and would like to cause harm to me and all. Recently, the Juva Clinic, which is like the people that do like plastic surgery and stuff to make people look young, uh, they they've been filing complaints about my inquiries into their business and all. I just don't I don't think that they're using sanctioned treatments.
Was anything missing from this room that this could be a cover up for?
No, there was not.
Do you have any uh do you have any servants or acolytes or anything that would be able to do this kind of thing to these people?
Uh, well, my servitor, if it had not been destroyed, could have been able to rip people people's body parts off of them. But as you saw when you came in, it was incapacitated. I will have to rebuild it.
So this was not the work of your internal defense system of any kind.
No, was not.
Huh.
Is there any way I can now I imagine this is very, very difficult in a universe where we're in a town or a spy of 1 billion people, but is there any way I could record these people's like face and then
Oh yeah,
compare it to a database?
you could record their face. You would have to go to the administratum to compare it to
I
a
am a
database.
part of the administratum though.
So you would have to go to their
Yeah.
building because they don't put it out on
Okay. Yeah.
a wireless network.
Well, I'll do that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I have a special perk for like accessing. I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to record their faces and get them.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Do they look like they've had like filler in the faces? Like if we put them up, are they all like hot? That we
Give
might go
me
like,
give me a Medicaid human plus 20.
all right, that gets me above the 50% mark.
Ooh.
An 08 is 5 levels of success then, so it's
Nice.
51 down to 08,
Yeah.
right? So 5,
Yeah.
yeah, great.
Nice. Yeah. They do now they looking at them with five levels of success, you can tell that these are probably 20 or 30-year olds, and so they're still young, maybe a decade or two more before they would need that. If you look at their hands, because with 5 success levels, uh, they don't have calluses and at all, so they're not manual laborers. And the last thing you notice is that some of the wounds, some of them are definitely were ripped off, but others were crushed off. So like yeah, so they weren't sliced; they were just smashed, and the smashing was so powerful it separated the tissue from each other.
Looking at their what clothing is left and what body parts are left, do we see any particular insignia that would assign them to a particular group or cult or anything that we might know about?
No, no.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll point out as I'm putting together some of the hands. I'll show them off to people, and yes, something appears to have crushed this room. I assume there was not a because you didn't have any technology on your table that would produce this sort of effect, like an armor, perhaps some sort of augmentation.
Oh no, any technology I would have had here would have not made as big of a mess as this.
Not that it's not dangerous, just that it's cleaner. Duly noted.
I want. I'd like to search the room and see if
Okay.
maybe while something wasn't taken from here, maybe something was put here, like hidden behind the painting and such. Maybe this was like a cover up for hiding something in his home.
Okay. I will let you choose. You can do a logic investigation at plus 20 or an awareness sight at plus 0.
I'll do logic at plus 20.
Okay.
That is 1 level of success, 59 under 62.
Okay. So looking around, you don't see anything. When you were looking at the painting, you see that the paint has run. It's definitely a new, like, it wasn't painted that way and all, but whereas most of the rest of the room has laser scorch marks and stuff, you notice with that +1 that the painting was not hit by a las round.
With some care, as I respect art, I'm gonna take the painting off the wall and place it on the ground and see what's behind it, if there's anything behind it.
There is a wall. Yeah, wow. Probably some dust too, because when you have removed a painting from a wall.
Yeah. Does it look like it not being hit was a lucky thing? Like it just like there's shots around it, or is it like I guess the density of the laser shot matters there, because if everywhere is
Right, yeah.
scorched, then that's weird.
Looks more like it was maybe this seems like I'm gonna say that so you're not just always have to roll that it probably should have been hit.
What did you say this was a painting of again?
The Magos goes, oh, it was a painting of a Forge World, the one I hope to be put in charge of someday.
Since the painting's already in poor condition, still trying to like not rip it, I want to try to investigate the frame, see if there's something hidden in the frame behind it.
Mhm.
Just
Okay.
like a bug. I don't know how bugs would work in this universe, but like
Same way they would in ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there'd be some massive thing with a skull on it.
Yeah.
Probably has a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as you kind of are checking out the frame and everything, you don't find it. Run your hands along it, searching it. No like bugs or anything. Frame looks like it was probably one of those canvases mounted on a frame that you could get at like Michael's art store or something.
And I'm going to ask another question. You said the painting, so the painting is damaged, right? It's just not from las fire.
Right. Yep. It got the paint is run down, like it kind of melted. It was like an oil painting.
Okay.
Do you happen to have any like temperature sensors inside your do you measure the I don't know if the Adeptus Mechanicus
Of course.
does that.
Of
Excellent.
course. Heat management is one of the primary concerns of the Mechanicus because the machine spirit does not like it when you overheat their material, its materials.
That makes sense. He likes to keep a cool brain. Was there a spike in this room, perhaps during this?
Let me check. So he goes over, he pulls a keyboard out of a desk, and he taps a couple buttons. And goes it nothing that was beyond a normal fluctuation.
And this
It's-
painting was placed originally here.
Yes, I hung it myself.
Is there a vent directly above it?
There is not.
What about the wall behind it? Is the wall behind it disturbed in any way, warped from heat damage?
It is not. Nope.
Is not.
Do you do we have permission to scout the rest of your hab to make sure that they haven't perhaps made it into other rooms and then came back here and encountered an issue, or is that a problem?
That would be no problem at all. I have many sensors to monitor my equipment, but I know that the Inquisition would not betray my trust.
Certainly not. Knowing that we'll be watched the whole time we're inside here
Exactly.
carefully.
Yeah.
Perhaps I could request the assistance of one of you brave soldiers. And I want to sort of point at all like the lattice marks. Does this look like multiple people firing at each other, multiple weapons involved, or is it all coming from one source?
Looks like multiple people.
There's like multiple different, it's the same sort of style weapon, but is there like multiple
Yeah.
calibers maybe? Like,
We'll say that even like if you make not multiple calibers, but every gun has its own little uniqueness. We'll say that like there's somewhat actually this will make it easier. No last pistol could fire that many shots itself.
Interesting.
So,
Are there any weapons on them?
The Magus goes, I had gathered up the pistols that were left behind. Yes. He pulls out a box and you see 5 last pistols stacked in there.
Bloodstained,
Yeah,
just completely soaked. Yeah.
this
Mhm.
way. Is there
Are
any like,
there?
I was just gonna say, is there any like markings on them that might identify them with a group?
They do have serial numbers on it.
I'm recording those for my research.
Are the power packs, are the power cells like expended on the pistols?
Yeah, they're pretty much empty.
Okay.
How did they get into the hab? Did they knock down the door to get into the hab? How did they get in?
I think it might have been a big old Ogren. He just came in, he shot that door down with his big old Ogren gun, and then he came in here and he dropped all 5 of these fellas in here because he was carrying them on his back, and then he crushed them, and they shot each other. It's got to be it. I think we're done.
Well,
Your
here you
Right?
have it.
your investigative skills are
The
astounding.
Inquisition shows its skill once again.
Thank you.
Yes. Do we have any idea where this was? It an Ogren you said?
Yeah. An Ogren.
Yeah. How would we find such a thing?
Look for the big old Ogren footprints.
Look for the Magus speaks up. He's like, Ogrins you would usually find them working in jobs that do not require much thought, but a lot of strength.
Yes. Although Eisen does raise a good point. If something was in the room with them and slew them in this fashion, one would assume there would be tracks out of here. Uh, are there any blood, like footprints of any kind out of here?
We're tracking. Okay. Give me a. I'm going to go awareness, and
Okay.
it's going to be sight again.
All right.
But plus 20, because if you're looking for bloody footprints, it's not going to be like.
Okay, that's it is a success, a 59 under 75 with the plus 20, so that's 2.
Yep. Looking around, I mean, because like this was obviously a scrum in here, and so there's a lot of bloody prints and everything. You don't see any leaving the hab. What you do notice with the plus 2, you see a couple that are they cloven footprints in the blood?
Oh dear. This this reeks of warp magic or whatever the correct term is that they use. Yes, look at this, gentlemen. They brought a goat.
Did you say warp magic?
Do not fear, Eisen. We're on a hive. We're in a hive, not the depths of space.
Okay. Okay.
That said, this does become a bit of a thornier problem. Your Ogren theory might actually be fairly close.
Oh,
It might be some horrible creature slew these 5 people during who knows why.
horrible creature.
Such is the way of the heretic, to invite yourself without permission into someone's home and then die in it.
It's very discourteous to die in someone's home
Truly,
unannounced.
truly.
Fortunately, out of efficiency, it is all linoleum and tile, so easily be washed.
Yes. Huh. Funny that. Nice drains in every room, I'm sure. Uh, well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind looking around. Horst, I think you had a plan as well.
Yes. Having recorded all the serial numbers on the pistols, and I've been like looking at it one at a time, and the faces. I wish to go visit the archives.
Got. We'll just make it quick. When you walk through the hab, you don't find anything else of interest through the rest of its home.
Clean as a whistle. I mean, lots of skulls all over the place, I assume.
Right, yeah.
The bed, yeah, it's practically made of skulls. Yeah, yeah. Excellent. Yes, in that case, Horst, I think that is a great idea. Let's go about finding out who these individuals are. Ne'er-do-well heretics and whatnot.
Can't stand them.
Good,
Right.
good. That speaks well for your soul.
All right. So you guys pack up, and when you're leaving, you see like a vehicle coming down. It's the cleanup crew. Some servitors come get unloaded. They've got mops and bags.
Swiffers.
Yeah.
Uh, if they find anything, could we have them leave it in the last pistol collection bin, essentially?
Of course, of course.
Since we did it, go through all their organs to see what's going on.
Yeah. All right. So, Horse, you were headed to Administratum building.
Yeah, hopefully there's like an annex and I don't have to head to,
Right. What were the other three going to do?
I think Eisen is keeping his eyes open for Ogrins.
Okay.
Especially Ogrins with like weird, like with 2 toes or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got I think he pronounced it a loudhailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a megaphone, right?
Yep.
He was just like barking at people as they walk down the street, like, out of the way. We're on we're on special business. Anybody seen an Ogren?
I saw one time.
Not one time.
Yeah.
If there was, a very large cloven hoofed creature, that would explain the destruction of the gates. They probably shot what they had at it, didn't do a good job, chased it into the hab, and died.
Oh, that's an interesting theory. So there was perhaps some sort of military, like chasing a creature, and
Maybe something got
yeah.
out that should not have got out. Military went after it, tried to kill it. But these guys, I don't know if these were military or not. They didn't look the part.
No, no. I mean, they were young, so perhaps new recruits, but even then you'd expect some level of uniformity. This is a rich person neighborhood. Do they have like the streets camera basically? Like, are those
Like, yeah,
looked at
most
or
homes would have like what are those doorbell cameras we have
yeah,
now. You know, like ring. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if there's one that we could convince someone to see. I'd like to get an idea of like who was shooting the the rocket launcher essentially. Like who popped open this gate?
Okay. All right. Right. Well.
Doorbells.
Okay. Yeah. And the door gets answered, and you see a gentleman there. He's wearing like a frock. He's obviously part of the ecclesiarchy. You know, and he's like, "Yes, yes, yes, my son."
Uh, uh, Good day. We are looking into a break-in in this neighborhood, and
Oh
we,
dear.
yes, indeed. You wouldn't think it could happen in such a place, but it can. And we were hoping to review your cameras facing the road to perhaps see the culprits in the act and clean up the neighborhood for you.
Uh, I suppose that would be okay. Do you have something I can download it to?
Oh boy, I sure hope I do, he says to himself. I have a picked recording. uh, Photo visit? No, that's night vision. Um, Drat, our person with the tablet left. I could take a
Yeah.
picture. Yeah,
Ah. Hmm. I'm not sure if that would be helpful taking a picture of it. Oh,
fair
uh,
point.
Uh, you want me to go run back to the Magoses and see if he's got like a spare data slate?
Yeah,
It's like
actually,
right next door, right?
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
Yeah, I'll go jog over there.
yeah,
we're having a nice
yeah.
conversation about how great the Emperor is. Yep.
Mm-hmm. As indeed, you know, then they come. So you come back with it and you plug it in and everything. I won't make you do a tech roll. So he's gonna download the footage to you. So
The excellent to review.
So you said now it's inside the data slate. How do we get to it?
goes the emperor loves all of his children. Some he loves more than others. I can see. Your friend will be able to assist you.
I see.
Yes, I'm sure I'll be able to help. Uh, he says with his intelligence that I believe we discussed is not actually that much higher than. Yes, I'm sure if we put our heads together, we could figure out this tablet device you speak of, and if not, Horst is sure to return at some point. Actually, Magdala might know. Magdala, do you know tablets?
I can certainly push buttons.
Might be more than I can do.
Good luck. Make us with the video, please.
I will try my best.
All right, all right. Give me a tech engineering at plus 60.
Ah,
Tech
I had a
engineering.
chance.
Okay, so all I've got is tech,
All right.
but it's plus 60.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Oh, good. Oh, good. It's like 2 buttons.
Play,
Nice.
stop, play.
Yeah, that's my just 38, and I rolled a 63.
All
So
right, all right, yeah. So excellent. All right, so you're going to be looking at it for a while. So but because he just gave you his entire days worth of digital because you didn't give him a time. So as you're kind of watch it, you get to the part of yesterday evening, and you see 6 men walking down the street. One of them is carrying a bolter. When they get to the near, they don't stop in front of the Magos' house. They stop a little bit before that. The guy with the bolter breaks off, and he goes up to the hab that was across the street from the Magos. And you see, he gets out keys, a key card. He beeps in, and then he kind of exits the screen. And about 5 minutes later, at an angle that you can surmise is coming from the roof, you see a bolt shot hit the gate, blow up, and then you see the servitor come around like it's responding because it's security, and another bolt shot comes down from the roof and hits it, and then the others go running toward the gate. That's now gone.
Aha.
You sit there and watch for a bit. You see the guy that was the bolter. He comes across, and he enters into the hab. And about a minute later, you see him come running out and go running down the street.
Oh, so our bolter lives, and I don't believe he has cloven feet. If
He
I
does not.
look carefully,
Yeah.
uh, which would imply that he perhaps is not the one that killed the other 5. What do you two make of it?
I take it the camera does not actually see up to the
No. It's
Magnus's house.
Yeah, it's kind of like we've all seen Ring doorbell cameras. There's
Yeah.
almost like a fisheye lens.
Got it. Okay. Hmm.
I'm not particularly used to bolters. Magdala, maybe you would recall maybe having used them. Do they leave any useful trace that we could use, like a shell of some kind?
They do. They do eject a brass.
And I find it interesting that he had a key card to the gate.
Yeah, yeah.
That I find fascinating. So maybe we should pay a visit to this gate and see if we can learn some more information about who lives there.
Capital idea. And maybe get access to the roof even. Fire a second bolter at the gate.
See, make sure it's the right trajectory.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Works.
All right. Well, we do that. We'll cut over to Horst. So, Horst, you arrive at this. We'll say it is an annex of the Administratum. You didn't have to go down several levels to get to the main building, which occupies almost an entire level of the hive. Of course. So this one's a much smaller. It's only about 4 or 5 city blocks inside. When you enter in, you've been in an Administratum before. Think the DMV times 1,000 in horribleness. There's just people everywhere. Take a number. Just all endless bureaucracy of making the Imperium run.
My kind of place.
Yeah, that's right. The ink, you just smell the ink and everything. They still do use the dip the quill into the ink bottle to do some of their paperwork.
Well, paper isn't going to help me because I'm going to be here for millennia, but I'm going to find some sort of terminal I can access to my data slate or whatever it was called.
Okay, so to be able to gain access to that in a timely manner, I'm going to have you do a rapport, and you can pick whether you want a charm, deception, inquiry, And remember, if you have influence with the administratum, those count as
Yeah.
count toward it.
I would like to use. Can I use the people specialist? Let me see what that is.
Yeah.
People specialization.
The intuition one.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That's not going to help.
I'm a people person. Damn it.
Well, I want to use. Go ahead.
You're still going to get access. It's just how long it takes you.
So I'll see. I'm navigating my cheat sheet. I have my +1 influence with the administrative. So I'm going to go up and what were the skills you said I could use? Sorry.
There'll be rapport, or you could do a presence. So like a presence leadership or a rapport charm.
I'm going to use a rapport with my influence. And
okay. Sounds good.
Let me see how I do with that.
I rolled very badly, so.
I have a. Ooh. What does the influence get me?
+1 SL.
Okay, so I had a 49. I rolled a 59.
Okay, so you are at -1, and you get +1 SL,
okay.
so you're at 0. Interpersonal skills are an opposed test. I rolled very bad, so I got negative SL. So you won the test. And he goes, "Oh, of course, of course." He's like, "Come with me." For some reason, you gave this air that, hey, this is important. And so instead of waiting 5 hours to get in, only about an hour and a half or so to get you there. Oh, yeah. Comes in there and they goes, yeah, of course. Upload your images, and we will run it through the database to see if any of them are recognizable.
And doing this, I would do the images and the serial numbers.
Okay, yeah. Serial numbers.
I'm trying to find it now. I have the data delver perk.
Okay.
So
the data delver talent.
That makes me. I can just copy it.
You roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that will be a logic investigation. And how advantage works in this system, you roll and you can reverse your dice. So if like you rolled an 81 with advantage, you could say, no, I rolled an 18.
Right. Do you want 2 rolls for one?
Just one.
For each?
Just
one thing.
Just
right.
one.
That's a 007. So I don't even have to flip that.
Yeah, I would advise not flipping.
So that's under my logic, which is 42.
All right. Excellent. So from the faces, only 2 of them are recognized. One of them is a Lanto Kane. He's recognized because he had to apply for an apartment, and so they had to take his pictures to apply for that. The other one is a Moab Pirates, and he's recognized because he is listed as was reported missing by his father.
What are their duties under the Emperor?
They are nobles. So job creators, as we will call them.
And where do the serial numbers sort of trace back to?
So the serial numbers, they trace back to, they were all purchased by one person, a Deda Salem.
Is there a particular store nearby? Or not nearby,
no,
but
yeah, no.
And I wouldn't get anything farther by searching up the name. Well, like searching up the names themselves, or especially Dead Us.
No.
What...
No. With that good roll, you would have gotten what you would have found with it.
And if I can transfer it onto my data slate, I will.
Of course, yeah. Excellent. So you get out of there in a short 3 hours.
Probably record time.
Yeah. And all of you should have box feeds, just so you know, so you can stay in communication even when you're apart. They reach out a mile, 2 miles, and of course, depending on metal and everything that can interfere. Right now, Horse is too far away, being at the Administratum, but he'll be able to get back into contact with you. Okay. So back to the other three. You guys were going to go try and visit the house that the bolter rounds
Key
came
cord. Yeah, the key card got scanned and the person went to the roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
from. Okay. Yeah. So when you get there, the gate is closed, and
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
yeah.
Push
you
into
you
the
get
skull socket. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Buzz, buzz.
It's in the nose in this one. It's fancy. There's no answer.
Is there a name placard on the gate?
There is the name placard is a Froll Halborg, Froll Halborg.
You guys want me to jump the fence? I could climb this thing real fast. I bet I can do it.
I bet you can. Let's maybe walk around it one time just to make sure they're not uh, resting or something upstairs that we can easily see. But I wouldn't be amiss to a little bit of hop. Done
Should
that
I?
sort of thing before.
Do you want me to announce this?
In
Like hold the loud hello, guy. I'll whisper into it first.
you have a lot of good ideas, Isaac. You are leadership material. I mean, they're not ringing the doorbell. You could shout their name. Magdala found it.
Yeah, I can't read that. Too many letters.
I pronounce it for you.
Thank you.
Can project
So-
properly.
So I'll hold up the loud hailer. Frau Hallborg, let us in.
You get the only response you get is from a couple habs down. Someone kind of sticks their head out the window and go, "Shut up!"
No, you.
A blessed day to you, citizen.
Yeah. Okay. I think Darial had a good idea. Let's do a once around this place, see if we can see anything.
Yeah, just skirted, but then yeah, I'm 100% behind jumping the fence. I may have some talents that are great for breaking and entering.
All right. Yeah. So you walk around it. You guys can give me an intuition surroundings at +20.
Intuitions. 100. That puts me at a wonderful 65. Survey says, nope. I have a -1 level of success.
Okay.
-4.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I did not pass either.
All right. So you're pretty positive someone's got to be here because people just don't leave buildings empty, right? That makes no sense at all and stuff. Dario and Magdala, you're knowledgeable enough to know that you don't know if someone's here. but no one's answering.
Well, then I believe Plan A is back on the menu. Which one
All
of you
right.
wants to hoist the other?
Um, I can either go over or hoist, whichever is whoever wants to do that.
Well, one of you is going to put me over the side, I think. Just knowing your frames as being so strong.
I'll tell you
Let's
what. Why don't you go? I'll put you over first, and then
All
we'll
right.
follow.
Absolutely. How high is this? I'm just, it's not 18 feet tall, I assume.
No.
Or 4 feet where we can just kind of.
Yeah, you can just get over yourself. No, it's probably, yes. If you reached up, you could almost touch the
Okay.
top of the.
Yeah, I like that. I will definitely accept the help and uh, land on the other side, hopefully. And not in a
Okay.
bear trap?
All right. Well, if you're getting help, you can make an athletics climbing check at +20 with advantage.
Okay, those are all words I'm going to need. That advantage is very good because I went from a 60 flip to an 06, which
Hey,
is 5 levels of success.
yeah, you get yourself up there, and you can even find a little thing if you had some rope you could tie off, and that way make it easier for everyone else.
We're not prepared for this.
All right.
This is classic behavior. I don't think I have rope.
No, I know you
I have a
don't.
smoke grenade. That's not going to do it. I'm out. Yeah, I'll hop over. This side appears to be fine. Send one of the stronger gents over, and I'll maybe move to the side so they don't land on me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll say you guys make it over. Yeah.
Cool.
Just imagining the chain sword like landing right next to me, sticking out of the ground. Yeah.
Got dirt in it.
Well,
All right. So once you're in the yard, you see that that's it's not. It looks like it was decorated nice. You've got like some flowers. There's some artificial lights to give them nutrients so that they can grow and all. Uh, but one thing that you do notice, it looks like maybe some of it haven't been watered in a while.
surely they've been neglecting these flowers in the service of the Emperor, one would assume. But it might also be that they have not truly been home for a while.
What do you mean? This has got to be that guy's house. He just walked right in.
That is true. He had the key card. He could be Froll Halborg himself, for all we know. But if that's the case, well, I think I don't know how we'd know that, honestly. We need his key card. At the very least, let's go inside, shall we?
Okay.
I assume the door's locked, so he'll
It
kind
is.
of get down and start doing his burglary things. I'm
Oh.
kind of imagining like popping the top off, messing with
Yeah.
wires.
Yeah. And you get it. I mean, like it's not that hard. Like you could tell that what they assume what if you got inside the courtyard that All right. When you go inside, this is a definitely a wealthy home. Unlike the Magos's home, it is decorated. There's like carpets down, and it smells like nice. Like they probably have some like air fresheners in here and everything. It's wonderful. They divided this up. You could probably get a hundred normal sized living units into here.
It is a sin to be jealous. I'll remind he reminds the other two, perhaps showing off that he is in fact deeply jealous of this.
Yeah.
I plan to head to the roof,
Okay.
but the other two, Phil, please. I don't know what your plans are.
Kitchen.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna cautiously wander through the house.
Okay. Right. All of you, as you're moving around, give me a stealth move silently.
Ooh, did I actually pass?
I got a 3,
Nice.
so that is 3 levels of success for me.
Yeah, I mean, you're really quiet.
3 success levels.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys don't hear each other, and then you hear Dariel like step on a creaky step, and
Uh,
Yeah, the penumbra is the loudest among our group.
yeah, the sneak.
Russell. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay. So Eisen, you go to the kitchen, and it looks like it's clean and been well taken care of, and you can give me an intuition surroundings.
Sure thing. That is 6 negative success levels.
Wow.
Wait, it might be 5. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 5. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
close.
Yeah. You look around, you're like going, yep, this is a kitchen.
I'm gonna go into the fridge
Okay.
and
When,
look for the booze and like a
okay.
sandwich.
Yeah. So when you open that up, um, you are there are bottles and stuff, but you also notice there's some perishable foods like maybe some meat. It's got some fuzzy mold growing on it,
Hmm.
and it's went bad. Maybe one of the dairy products from the Grox milk is it passed its expiration date.
Whew. I'm gonna take the loud hailer. I'm gonna call out. Oh, hey, there's.
we have
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll call you on the Vox speed. There's this guy's disgusting. He's killing his plants. He's not watering them, and he's got old rotten Grox meat in here in the fridge.
some people like delicacies. I don't know.
Hey,
But definitely there's something funky going on with this house.
cut the top layer off. That's still good, Eden.
Hey,
You can do
that's
that.
just this cheese,
I
right?
was gonna say it's probably, knowing us, it's probably the level of crock meat we get.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's
Yes,
not maggots in it. This is perfect.
yeah,
At
yeah,
least it's not made of my dead uncle.
Exactly. Not corpse starch.
yeah. We're definitely getting the impression, though, that this has been uninhabited for a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Aria, when you get up to the roof, um, you come across and you can see two spent shells that would have been injected from.
All right, excellent. Yeah, whole kind of, not pocket, but yeah, get those
Mhm.
there and make sure. Yeah, line of sight looks like there's that. Um, yeah, nothing else like. I'm kind of envisioning like this was pretty fast. He was up here, right? He kind of just went up, shot, came back down. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll bring those down then.
Yep.
When
Okay.
Horst comes back, we'll make him go back to the administratum for another few hours.
Yeah.
Ping ponging.
And Magdala, what were you checking out in this place?
Really, I was just kind of going room to room, just doing a scouting look through the rooms.
Okay. Since you're looking at multiple rooms, you can give me an intuition surroundings at +20.
Oh wow, I rolled a 7.
Wow.
So
Pass automatically. Yeah, I know that since it gave you
yeah.
+20. All right. You know how you will go to places and you're like going, oh, a woman lives here, not a guy, right? Because you know the toilet seat's down and it's clean. You get that this is a woman's place, and Froll, Froll, that is a male masculine name. So now this is it. Oh, and you look around and there are some pictures of people. You see a young woman. She's about 19, 20 years old, and she's got this older gentleman, as older as in like he's 28, 29. He's got his arm around her and on. You recognize the gentleman as the guy that was carrying the bolter.
Okay. Does the way that they're standing in the picture, do I gather that they are a couple, or are
Yes.
they more like, okay?
It looks like, a vacation picture that a couple took when they
Onto the skull beaches of the
right.
planet. Yeah,
They went to a
exactly.
pleasure planet or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay this to the others.
Okay.
Not sure if the guy lives here or what, but he's definitely got a connection.
Well, when you went, was it because you said you were looking around? When you looked in the closets and stuff, you didn't see any like a guy's closet.
Okay.
So no guy's closet, you said?
Right.
Okay.
So just a woman's residence, but a guy has a key card.
And his
There.
name's on the plate, which is interesting.
Is this his girlfriend? Extramarital.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be that they are also squatters. It's unclear. I don't know the kind of person that would have a house like this. Are you seeing any other pictures around the place that you would see this woman in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see,
So
there was
probably
a
her
couple of
house.
them where she was obviously mating next to a person who's obviously her father.
Okay. Aha.
She may have inherited the house, perhaps.
Yes. That would make quite a bit of sense, and I agree with Eisen. It is probably her boyfriend who maybe cozied up with her to get an angle on this building. Heretical seduction.
What just isn't right?
True.
No, I'm pretty sure this is punishable somehow.
I would agree. The leaving the 5 dead bodies alone is not a good look.
Yeah, I mean he's just adding layers to his judgment. This is not going to be good.
No. All right, so perhaps we take some time. Let's see if we can find out her name then, from this building, and that might give us some clues to find his name and another thing for Horse to do.
Okay, so you guys spend some time searching. You do find her name is Halborg.
Walmart.
Mm-hmm. And
Sorry, what was her first name? You cut off a little bit.
Ruth.
Ruth. Very good.
Yeah. And you find some business paperwork. She owns a factory that she inherited. And about that time, you going through all that horse. You're kind of making your way back there.
I would like to stop by our tech priest's home.
The Magos or so. Yeah.
Yes, and I want to, this time by myself, and I want to approach the door, and I want to check to see if he knows any of these names. Maybe not the first two, since he didn't recognize the face, but maybe the third one, the one who bought the
Okay.
weapons.
Yeah, that's still him. He does not.
Well, you do realize that two of the corpses in your house were nobles.
I did not. They weren't dressed as nobles.
I hope the bodies were properly disposed of.
I'm sure that they were not turned into corpse starch or instead sent to the incinerators.
Well, some who claim to serve under the Emperor's light do not actually serve as high as they think they do. And I'll bid him farewell and realize I have no clue what anyone else is.
Yeah, yeah.
You hit us up on the box. Yeah, we're next door. Yeah. We'll let you in the front gate, perhaps.
Yeah.
And then,
Yes. What have you discovered in case somebody was perhaps away for a moment?
well, I discovered that two of our corpses in the home were nobles. And that is so I'm messing that every time because I'm reading it instead of hearing it. Was the one who purchased the laser guns. And did I get a picture for him?
You did not.
Okay. No picture, so I don't know if he was one of the ones in the home, but
I have a clear picture of the one you wouldn't have seen the fire of the bolter, but Magdala found an image of him. Does this match either of the nobles you see?
No.
nobles I got from corpses, so
That
they
makes
should
sense.
be dead.
Yeah. Yes, our bolter was the boyfriend of the owner of this house.
Certainly explains why they'd have the funds to do this. What's less clear is why?
Can we find out what kind of factory our lovely lady owns? Is there a way to look it up, like a database or something?
I'll say some of the paperwork you found that she makes fuel for accelerant for bolters.
Clearly, they put their love for the Emperor second, and they will die for it.
You darn tootin'.
I like this enthusiasm. This is what we're looking for. It is beginning to reek a little bit of the follies of youth, but it's unclear if this is purely like what do you think happened to Ruth? She wasn't one of the bodies. Did she mastermind?
You've blown my mind, Dariel.
What relation does the tech priest have to the factory?
It certainly seems like someone was looking to harm him. And I mean, if they were neighbors, perhaps they had some grudge. I can't imagine living next to a tech priest is the easiest thing in the world.
Well, this could not be a real relationship. It could be them using her to get to him.
True.
Holy moly, y'all. I think great. The Emperor has hit me with an enlightened thought. She was being suckered. He planned it the whole time to get it, that fella with the dendrites. That's it. Case closed. Those guys that are dead in there are, what's that term? Not a, it's I think it's a red tuna.
Yeah. I see.
Dariel, is this a shopping list? And have like on your back.
Don't look at that one. That's a purity seal. Oh no, that one is a shopping list. Corpse starch. I guess. How would one go about finding a noble? This is the question we now run into. Is we should probably look up these families. You said this Moab Pyrrhus was reported missing by his father.
That's correct.
Did you get an address or anything for the father by any chance?
We'll say yes.
That he might be a likely lead. He might still be alive, which makes talking to him easier. And he might be able to tell us some information about who this Data Solum is and if it's the same person as that picture.
I'm going to take the picture down so we have it.
Yeah. No problem at all.
Let's go interrogate a grieving father.
We should reveal as little as possible.
Yeah, we don't want it to be more than we can handle.
You know, I'm curious about what really happened in there. Like, did they try to bring something, some kind of otherworldly thingy? Is this a cult?
Cloak
Like a
Code
bad
would
kind?
suggest, yeah, not our cult certainly, a weird cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly would seem that way. But why would you break into a tech priest's home for a ritual? Is there something there? I don't know if any of us have enough knowledge of their religion with their omnissiah and everything. Would they have something that would even do this? That seems pretty wild or heretical.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the Magos would just tell us if you did.
Yeah.
I didn't ask this while we were in the Magos' hab. Was the painting did it look like it was deliberately melted, or did it just look like it kind of happened, like environmentally happened? If that makes, if that distinction makes sense.
It does. Gonna to do that, you're gonna need to. Yeah, this is gonna be rough for you. Lore academics, because that would cover art and stuff.
Okay,
You got this.
I got it. Let's see how it goes. 003.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 success levels.
The Emperor's flinging thoughts at your head.
Yeah, you're like, I did paintings before and all.
Which ones taste the best?
So it looked like uh, it wasn't like someone pointed like a heat source at it and was like sweeping all around it, make sure it was nice and melted and all. Definitely in the middle, it was more. You could deduce that the heat was stronger there because that's more runny. On the edges and stuff, you could still see parts of like the the image that
Mhm.
was there because that hadn't melted. You
Okay. Oh, I'll mention that or to everybody. I had an epiphany. There was something round in the middle, and it melted that picture.
Been like a
From the middle out.
heat gun.
Melta.
Yeah.
Well, that it is possible that depending on how long he had the painting, I've heard of people painting over. I mean, if we're going on the theory that they're a cult, maybe there was something underneath the painting that they
Hmm.
made happen and it slaughtered them. That might explain why they wanted into the building.
Shall we find the painter?
We could probably just get the painting and yeah, let's yeah. If somebody wants to ask Magos about that, let's see if we can figure out how long he's had that or where he got it from.
Hmm.
Us again. Ding dong.
You guys haven't even made it off my street. No. He goes, yes. Look how well they've done. They're even getting in there and scrubbing out the grout.
Oh, really getting little giblets just kind of rolling away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Um, how long have you had this painting, Magos?
I got it about a year and a half
And who was the painter of this?
ago. I don't remember her name. It was Norma something. She teaches at the Glorious Easel Art Studio.
What a useless task in the Empire. Art.
I agree. I've I have been in some of the temples, and the paintings there is a waste when you could have put machineries.
That's got a real one-track mind.
Um, what was the factory's name? I'm gonna ask him if he knows of that.
Oh, the
Oh,
factory,
the
um,
Halbergs.
Holberg's Prometheum.
Yeah. Hallberg's Prometheum. Do you know of it?
I have heard of it. I believe my across the street neighbor owns it.
When's the last time you saw her?
Uh,
Where we get in the
so,
timeline. Yes.
he's like, oh, there it is. He goes, I haven't seen her for several weeks, but you know, I assume that she was doing her duty and supervising the factory.
Could have been.
I keep odd hours at times. Sometimes I don't get back until 23:50. Sometimes a little bit later, that 23:55.
You know, she stopped watering her plants. She hasn't been seen in 3 weeks. Or she has rotten food in the fridge. She's dead. She's clearly dead. Why else would she stop feeding her plants, watering her plants?
She may not just not be at home.
That can't be it. The plants.
Uh, Magos, you've never had any issues with the Halbergs, have you?
No,
Excellent.
they actually Frohl before he passed. I helped him pick out the perfect gears for his machinery and his factory.
Which one of y'all took the picture of the altar boy?
I'll pull it out.
Have you seen this photo? Look at this photograph. And
my eyes can magnify up to 100 times. You don't have to hold it right up to my face.
this is Balter Boy. He blew up your gate. Do you recognize him?
Processing, looking through. I do recall seeing him. I have his image filed away. Yeah, I believe I saw him leaving her hab a few times and giving her a kiss as they left.
Hmm.
I'm sure we won't be back in 10 more minutes. Um, excellent. Now we have a couple of leads.
Yes.
What do we want to do?
Do we split the party?
It's fun. It's fun. I like that. Who wants to go look at paintings and who wants to definitely not accidentally tell Moab's father that he's dead?
I want to go do the dead one. I can be very sympathetic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. So Horst is going to visit Moab's father. Magdala, where were you going?
I'm gonna go with Horst. Actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
And
with Horst.
Eisen and Dario, you were going to go look at paintings, I understand?
To the glorious easel, I believe.
Sure.
All right. Excellent. Okay. All right. We'll do Magdala and Horst first. So the Pirates estate is down a couple levels. Definitely not as wealthy as the other ones you had visited. They're right at the lower echelon, might be lower upper middle, but there is no middle class in the Imperium, so they're lower upper class is where it's at. I assume you knock on the door, and an older gentleman opens the door, and he goes, "Yes, may I help you?"
We are inspectors looking into matters that may be heretical to the Emperor's duties. We have come to
Oh,
ask a few questions.
I am a loyal follower of the Emperor. I go to temple every day.
That may be the case, but some of your family may not be.
Please explain, sir.
When is the last time you saw your son?
I assume you mean Moab.
Yes.
I have not seen him for over 2 months. I filed a report with the enforcers, but I doubt that they took me seriously.
And what duties did your son do for the Emperor?
He was learning the family trade.
And that is?
We maintain the mag trains on this level and the level above.
How well do you know your son?
I was with him since birth. He's what father doesn't get a little estranged when their son becomes a teenager and in his young 20s and all. but I hope that he would grow out of it soon.
Has he experienced, or have you noticed any desires by him to become violent?
Uh, I would hope not. He lost both his older brothers. They joined the Militarum and died on some planet that is only labeled by a number. And I encouraged him to not go chasing off the heroic dreams of a young man.
It's unfortunate. The Militarum is a great organization, and
I
your other sons were proud members, my brethren.
They died like heroes.
Yes.
They died for
that's
the Emperor.
that's what they told me. It still hurts though. Do you have a lead on my son? Why all the questions about Moab?
We have some evidence that he perpetrated a crime against a noble. And so
Oh,
we are looking into that angle. We're trying to understand the whys. Why did he do it?
well,
What was his purpose?
I can answer why he did it. I mean, if there's a fine, I'll pay. Pay the fine and all. But why do men do it? Generally, I'd say their friends. You talk to their friends. They have more influence on a teenager and young 20-year-old man than their parents do.
Yes, and who was his friends? If you could name them all, please.
Well, I don't know if I can name it all. I remember there was three that would come around and oh, they would eat all of the steak and drink all my amasec. I had to ask them to maybe rotate whose house they visited. One was a Lanto Cane, and another one didn't didn't like him. Detta Salim. Then he had a Gideon Panal. That was the other group. They are always running around together.
And do you have addresses for these three individuals?
Uh, I I don't.
I think I have the apartment of Lano.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm.
I turned to Horst and I said, do you have any questions?
None at the moment. When we find your son, we will send him back to you. And he probably doesn't notice, but I'm gonna scrape a bit of giblet off my shoe onto the front door mat.
Yeah. He goes, please let me know if you do find him. And like I said, I'll, I'll pay any fine. I know if he committed a crime against the noble, it will be more expensive, but I'll find a way to scrape up the money.
Yes, we will be back. You will be hearing from us. We will let you know what we discover.
Thank you. Gotta touch the door to that unpleasant conversation.
Yeah. Grief has no place in the Emperor's life.
Okay. All right. All right. Eisen and Doriel, you arrive at the glorious easel. It is it's in a wealthier picture like San Francisco, the art neighborhoods down there. It is a two-story building. It's got a sign out, the glorious easel, art for commission, before, and they offer art classes, and and they are open.
Excellent. Be on your guard, Eisen. It is possible that there's some sort of magic being dealt by the proprietor here. Be ready with that chainsword. Well, okay, not that ready, maybe.
Okay.
Uh, tickling.
So when you enter in, you're immediately greeted by the smell of oil paints. There's lots of perfume, but you can both give me an awareness smell at -10.
Shockingly, I do not have the smell specialization, so
Yeah.
that will not be super easy. 77 is not good.
Yeah.
-4.
Just-
I'm gonna burn a fate, I think, and re-roll it maybe.
oh, that's up to you. Okay. Sounds good.
I mean, I'm gonna
Go
do
for
it.
it. I like it.
Not a great chance of it happening, but there is a chance. No.
Okay.
That's fate.
Yeah.
All right. When you come in, you see a middle-aged woman sitting behind the desk. She's wearing a smock over it. It's got some like paint marks and stuff on it, and she stands up. She's kind of scratching her belly underneath the smock and all, but she's like, "Oh, welcome to the glorious easel. Are you here to sign up for a class or to have a painting commission?"
We're here to talk about a commission that you provided to Magos. What's his name?
Orleomax?
Orleomax.
Oh, well, I'm not the artist. I that would paint for commission. That would be Miss Granathor.
Granathor. And where could we find a Miss Granathor?
She's in her studio right now. She will be teaching classes this evening. If you would like to talk with her.
This is important business. We do need to talk with her now.
I got. That's right. We do. But lady, you're looking real itchy.
Yeah. I got. Sorry about that. I just got an infection or something.
Oh, it's kind of putting me off a little bit. I I don't really like. Is it infectious?
No. It's more like dry skin.
Okay. Um, I think that Eisen's going to take his gas mask off and put it on.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just going to wear his
Yeah.
gas mask.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like the smell, and I think that you've got vapors that can
Oh.
spread your itch.
Oh. Well, if that's what makes you comfortable, sir, I guess he's like on. May I put you down for an appointment to meet with Mr. Granathor?
If the appointment is right now, yes.
Right. You can give me an intimidation. That is a presence intimidation, and it is an opposed roll. So
I'll admit he's not as intimidating as you'd think, and
Is
his -2 would support that.
is
oh
there a
my!
way to
I
like
rolled.
offer assistance?
You don't need to with my roll. I rolled 99.
Nice.
Okay. Yes.
But yes, you could have off, and that would letting roll with the advantage if you
It would have been that or 65 then, so I'm hurting
ooh,
either way.
yeah. But with my 96, yeah, she doesn't have a. She's like, she's look, this is my only job and stuff. Could you please emphasize to her that you insisted on meeting and that I did my best to discourage you?
I'm sure if it comes up, we'll relay those.
Oh, of course. Well, she's up the stairs and all. Please knock.
Yes, of course we will. Not going to.
Mhm.
No, that's yeah. Let's go up the stairs and just opens the door,
Okay.
catching the act of heresy.
All right. Okay. When you open the door, you see she's got a whole bunch of easels up, and they've all got paintings. All the paintings look like worlds that don't follow Euclidean geometry at all. You see, she's sitting at the easel with her back to it, and on the easel, you see this. So you
Always a
see
good.
this thing on the painting, but what's
Oh,
even worse is that the tongue of the thing is coming out of the painting and actually licking her face. And where the tongue is coming out, the paint is melting away. And both of you can give me a fortitude test.
oh dear. Now, I'm not an expert on heresy, but I
Uh,
feel like this might be a little bit of heresy.
Something ain't right.
Does the gas mask help with the fortitude test?
No, because it's more
Okay.
of just the warp leaking
Gotcha.
into it.
Just imagining he threw up in his gas mask.
Yeah.
Not helpful. I somehow rolled an 01, which is
Okay.
3 levels of success. I'm not
You,
particular.
you take
Fortitude.
no corruption.
So I rolled an 89.
Okay.
I've got a 41 in fortitude, but then I do have ignorance as my shield. So
That gives you a
does
plus 4. That
does
gives
that
you a
mean I
plus.
succeed?
So run the numbers again.
I rolled an 89 and it's a 41. I think I needed.
Yeah, that is a success. Yeah, because you're at -4. You got +4 SLs from ignorance is my shield. And yeah,
Sweet.
nice.
It worked
Uh,
out.
yeah. So when you guys do that, you see the thing. It's actually the claws start emerging from the painting. All right. Um, it is stepping out of the painting on its turn. Okay. Daryl, you are Daryl and Eisen. You guys have the same initiative.
Ooh.
Nice.
Isaac, go ahead. You.
Okay. Let me open up player aid right quick. Does it take an okay. First, I don't think it matters. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do my one-handed. I'm just gonna charge this thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, take out my chainsword on the charge if that's allowable, and
You're gonna charge that. That gives you an attack with advantage, but you'll defend at disadvantage next round.
but I'm also going to use my duelist guard talent
Ooh.
to make my attack with disadvantage, so canceling them out, right? Just a
Yeah.
straight roll to
Yeah.
simultaneously take the dodge action. That sounds
Nice.
useful to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a test against 53. And I got a 41, so that's a success level.
I got 5 success levels. She
Oh, no.
buried
Cool.
you.
Whew.
Hey, Daryl.
Seeing this thing parry a chainsword is worrying, and the las pistol is just coming out, does a quick spin, and he's gonna try and shoot this thing.
All right, fire away.
All right, ba-bam, ba-bam. I like how every shot I do is a 50-50 chance. That is 3 success levels, so a 27 under 50.
Okay, for her reaction, she is dodging, and I got 7 success levels.
Good lord.
So
I said we
she,
might need to leave.
Yeah, I was like going, oh, good, split the party and come to the glorious. All right. It is going to go, and it's claws that look like they could probably smash bone and metal very capably. She is taking a swing at you, Eisen.
Okay. So it was a straight roll because charge and
Yeah.
that thing canceled out, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a 36 out of dodge is 63. So that's 3 success levels. Yeah.
Nice. I got 2 success levels. You do dodge
Oh.
it. You get your right arm out of the way just as the pincers clamp down, and you can feel the air like rush where they kind of slap together. Okay. All right, you're up.
Well,
Take it out.
I'm gonna swing again
Okay.
at this. Is the painter? The painter is in the room too, right?
Yeah, she's just kind of like sitting there, like kind of like enthralled.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
And
Take her head.
and the demonette, or well, the creature is like out of the
Yeah.
painting all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had it. Okay, cool. So I suppose I will do the duelist guard attack again.
Okay.
I think this time it's at disadvantage,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
So that's either a 31. It's a 31. So
Okay.
disadvantage means it.
Yeah, you gotta take the worst.
Okay, gotcha. Um, so that's 2 success levels.
I got 1 success level, so you hit. You do your damage plus 1 because you add in the difference in success levels to your damage.
So there's 3 plus my 3 strength bonus,
Yeah.
and plus the 1 is 4, and then it rends 2.
Okay. Yep. So it'll Rin messes up her armor.
Do I need to roll a d10 to see the location?
Now you rolled a 31, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
You hit the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Sweet.
take the units number is where you hit them.
I see.
That's fun. So you're just chainsawing this thing's head,
Sweet.
basically.
Okay. And so how much was your total damage?
Sorry, that was 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 is 4 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Respectable amount.
Sounds good. All right. So when you hit it, like some green ichor comes flying out of it. Chainsaws will have that like stuff where it vents out, and you both hear it just gives off this awful scream, high pitched scream. Those sounds that like just feel like someone's stabbing you in your eardrum. And okay, Dario.
I mean, he's gonna take another shot. It's right there. I don't think he's thinking of anything other than horrible creature. 1 level of success, a 47 under 50.
Okay. Oh, failed my dodge, so you hit.
Oh, thank goodness. That is just 5 damage. Does it do the success level as well, though?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So plus 1, do 6.
Okay. Right. Yep. Okay.
Oh, and this thing is loud too, so that's fun. So this
Yeah,
is
yeah. I
just
mean, it's a
making like,
gun, so like, I don't know if it's louder than a chainsaw, but
probably not.
Okay. All right. She starts. You see her back cloven foot steps back into the painting, and her tongue whips out at you, Eisen, specifically towards your head.
Oh, geez.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, 73, but I took the dodge action, so it was at advantage. So that's a 37
Okay.
out of 63. So that's 3 success levels again.
Okay. Okay. I did roll doubles, so I did crit you. So, but you'll just take a regular crit, not bonus injuries. So, ooh, ooh. Okay. She hits you in the jaw, and it strikes your jaw, and you feel part of your mandible crack, And yeah, you will have disadvantage on rapport tests until you get it tended to because
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
So, and how much damage does it do?
None
Oh,
because
okay, okay,
it was just
Okay.
a crit. So and
okay. I
crits
see.
they're not crits like in D&D, which are
Gotcha.
extra damage. They actually break things.
I see. So they're like status effect, kind of like.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
They can take your head off, which
Yeah,
kills you. But
yeah.
so okay. All right. Eisen.
Oh, so I'm just want to make sure I'm understanding. Is it so because I successfully dodged,
Yeah, you
that's
successfully
why?
died, so she didn't get a solid hit that would cause damage and
Okay,
stuff.
I
I know it
understand.
seems a little weird that she kind of broke your jaw, but like it's not the hit points where you get kind of exhausted and
Gotcha.
you're more
Cool.
vulnerable. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah, Eisen is good. And just take his chainsword and try to jam it in her stomach or something.
okay.
65 is not a success.
All right, I
That
got it.
is
So I got a +3. Just so you know, in melee, you can fail, but if the other person fails worse, you still hit them.
gotcha. I failed with one negative success level.
I got +3 success level.
Gotcha.
So I mean, yeah, you can even fumble and hit someone.
Nice.
All right, fire away, Derek.
Yeah, I gotta. This thing's we've got it on the back foot. Ooh, 80 over 50. The window shatters.
Right. All right. It steps back into the painting, and the painting kind of melts in the pattern, just like the Magos's painting did. And then you kind of see it run off in the distance as it crosses through the other paintings pictures. You see it get further and further away as it runs through all the other and the painter she kind of gets out a brush and she kind of wipes onto the easel that was melted, almost like nothing happened, and she gets out her palette again and starts mixing her colors.
I mean, let's grab her hand at least. Uh, just like maybe grab the brush hand and be like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Stop! What are you doing? How has
She goes,
chaos tainted you?"
I've got to finish it. I almost have it perfect. Just let me work on it. I can get this perfect.
No,
I'm
Eisen, help me.
gonna cut off your goddamn hand, lady.
Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna like
That's a good
hold
point.
the chainsword up, like right up to her wrist, like, oh, I'll do it.
He'll do it.
Yeah, and she looks like she's gone. Like her mind is just completely destroyed. And so all she is, she's like completely obsessed. As soon as you even slightly loosen up your grip, she's immediately trying to put the brush back to the canvas.
Down with her hands. Off go her hands.
Yep. Blood goes spraying out. And that sounds like a perfect little stop.
Yeah, just the
Should be all right.
paint. Yeah.
Puts the brush in her mouth.
Oh no.
Oh god damn. All right. Thanks so much, Keith. We'll hit part 2 of this coming up, and we'll do Stars and Wishes at the very end this time. So um, stay tuned for part 2. Let's do some plugs though while we're here. Keith, I understand you have some Call of Cthulhu scenarios.
I do. I have 4 scenarios available on Drive Through RPG through the Miskatonic repository. They're pay what you want, so downloading for free. If you playing and enjoying, just let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I also write scenarios for Imperium Maledictum. If you're on the Discord server, the Imperium Maledictum Discord server, or on RPG Reanimators, just hit me up and I will send you the PDF for free because you are not allowed to sell them. But I write them for fun and to plan, and I love other people to enjoy them and let me know what they think. I think someone told me this one has mad drip. which I take as a positive
Yeah.
It's a Zoomer thing.
thing.
Awesome. Yeah, and check out, you've run this scenario and I think a few others on Into the Darkness. So if
Yep.
you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. I think we've all at one time or another played or run stuff there, so it's just good times. And thanks for watching RPG Reanimator stuff. Check out our Patreon, check out the podcast, check out our other APs, and we'll see you in part 2. Bye. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out the RPG Reanimators podcast for horror scenario reviews, interviews, gaming discussions, and more.